The camp looked as though it had been through an epidemic, empty and dead. Only a few well-dressed inmates were wandering between the blocks. So one of the first questions I have is, why does Elie Wiesel put well-dressed in quotes? Makes me think that he's saying they are maybe well-dressed, but not fully well-dressed. That's one of my first questions. I wonder why well-dressed is in quotes. Of course, we first had to pass through the showers. The head of the camp joined us there. He was a stocky man with big shoulders, the neck of a bull, thick lips, and curly hair. He gave the impression of kindness. That's another question I have. I wonder why Elie Wiesel describes him as having the impression of kindness. That doesn't seem like it fits the type of work this guy is probably doing. So, what about him seemed kind? That's another question I have. From time to time, a smile would linger in his gray blue eyes. Oh, that shows me that maybe that's part of why he was kind. Our convoy included a few 10 and 12-year-olds. The officer took an interest in them and gave orders to bring them food. We were given new clothing and settled into 2 tents. We were to wait there until we could be incorporated into work commandos. Then we would be assigned to a block. I wonder what commandos are. It's a term that's a little confusing to me still. In the evening, the commandos returned from the work yards. Roll call. Okay, so this tells me that commandos were people or groups of people that came for roll call. We began looking for people who knew, asking the veterans which work commandos were the best. Okay, so the fact that he uses work commandos together like that makes me think that these are maybe groups of people, since it's plural, that are doing work together. And if you're trying to figure out which work commandos were the best, maybe which work group was the best to join. And which blocks one should try to enter. That again makes me think block, I know, is a group of people where they sleep together, so I'm thinking commandos are a group of people who work together. All of the inmates agreed. Buna is a very good camp. One can hold one's own here. So my 3 questions at the end of this page were, what about that camp person seemed kind? Why is well-dressed in quotes? And what are commandos? And I think my what are commandos has been answered by the text. Basically, I think they're groups of people who work together.